Hi all! Miss Ashley here today to talk to you about making some paper snowflakes. This is today's teen craft kit. You can pick them up anytime we're open. They are available down on the main level of the library. So when you get your packet, there are quite a few options within them. Some will be a little bit more basic, like this one here. Okay. Others will probably be a bit more complicated, like this one here. Okay. All of the templates were found online, so if you don't like the options I have, you can certainly do some Googling, use one of our public computers, public printers, and print some off yourself. But for today, the purposes of today's video, I'm going to show you how to make the simpler one because I confess my skills at making the more complicated one, they're not so great, and the designer has a website, and his video is fantastic for showing you the steps and how to make them. But I will say, I did give it a shot, so if you want to make the more complicated Star Wars designs or this Olaf one, visit anthonyherrera.com. You kind of have to dig a little bit to find all of the videos and all of the templates, but they are there. And of course, there are some included in your kit. To make those complicated designs, you definitely, of course, need a sharp pair of scissors, but you're also going to need an X-Acto knife and something to protect your cutting surface. So keep that in mind should you decide to do those. If you have those skills, I'm so jealous. So I can show you what mine ended up looking like. Don't look too terribly close at his eyes and his eyebrows. They're kind of a little goofy looking in spots, but I did manage to make it work. So I did make an Olaf snowflake using those awesome complicated designs. And I'm super proud of this, and it did take me quite a while, but I don't want to attempt to do this one again. I'm going to show you how to make this one. Turns out like this here in today's video. Your first step is going to be to cut along that dotted line all the way across the top. Now the one thing I loved about this one, your instructions are included right on the top of your template, so you can follow along with these as well. Now you'll see arrows on the instructions, and I took that to mean you're gonna fold along that line, but the piece you're folding, you actually fold under, just so your template can stay on top and it's easier to cut. I'll show you what I mean. So step one was cutting off the top of that and making your diagonal folds. Now, the first time I made this, I went super slow and really tried to line up my lines. It took me a while. Let's see how well I do this time. A little off, but I think it's gonna work. Okay. So you've got that diagonal fold. Now the next step, step 2 in your instructions, is going to be folding into, yes, so you're gonna fold into your triangle, but you're gonna fold that piece under. So the point of your triangle points down, and your number 4 is going to be in that upper corner, okay? All right, got that one done. So now you look at your paper. You've got 3 distinct sections, okay? Step 3 is going to be folding your rightmost section under, but it is going to stick up a little bit. So you're gonna fold that under, but you wanna line it up with, yep, kind of line it up with that one. It's tough to see on camera. when you fold it, you're actually gonna have a point sticking up, and we will cut that off, so it's okay. That one is a little crooked, so I'm going to redo that one real quick. Let's see. There we go. Well, that's a lot better. Okay. Yep. So this is how mine is looking. Okay. Step 4 is going to be folding your leftmost piece, I guess. When I look at it, it's got that number 4. You're gonna fold that under as well. And you're gonna match. Hopefully, if I did this right. Yes. Okay. So it looks a little like this. All right. Now you're going to take your scissors and you're going to cut along the top so that all of those extra pieces, including that little extra line that I've got here, I don't know if you can see it, there it is, little extra piece there, all of that's going to go. So you can cut across the top for that. Okay. And now all you're going to do is just follow the design of your template, and you're going to cut along that outer gray line. Now don't cut along that fold. If your line is a little bit crooked like mine, you can see that faint gray line. Don't cut that one because it will destroy your snowflake. I made that mistake. Okay, and then you're also going to cut, there is a little piece down at the very tip. You can cut that part out. Okay, so I'm going to start with that piece. All right, so here we go. The scraps are flying all over the table. Okay, and if you kind of miss the lines, it's okay. Just as long as you don't cut completely across that one fold, you'll be perfectly fine. See what this looks like. Hopefully I did it correctly. Almost there. Okay. Okay, I'm also going to even out the top of one of my pieces. There we go. Okay, so this is what I'm left with. Now, when you go to fold this apart and pull the pieces separate, just go slowly, nice and carefully. That way, if pieces are stuck together, you kind of have a chance to work them apart without tearing it. Okay, let's see, almost there. See how I did? Ah, I've got it. Come on, there we go. Aha, and there you have it, paper snowflake. So, see what you can make with your kit, head online, see what other templates you can find. If you find a great one, send it my way. I will admit I'm not great with that X-Acto knife, but I would love to give it a try. Okay, so you can pick these up anytime the library is open. Talk to you soon. Bye, everyone.